Alright, so basically, y'all's take on this. What do you guys, I mean, do you guys learn a lot in chemistry? Do you guys even like chemistry? Yeah. You guys like chemistry? You guys like doing experiments? Yeah. Okay, so I mean, do you guys feel like you learn a lot in this class? Yeah. Would you say from 1 to 10, how much have you guys learned so far?
10.
28. You say 28? I like that. I like that answer, Phil. I like that answer. 28 sounds good.
Like I never don't have an A.
Could you give us a hint on the words?
You said what?
She a black woman.
Okay, so what I'm just trying to say is that you guys are actually one of my favorite classes that I look forward to seeing too. Like, for real, because you guys are, I'm not just saying that, because I mean, you guys are just like, you guys are like a lively group of students, which is fine, but the thing that just messes, the thing that gets, what happens pretty much is whenever we do labs and things like that, you guys get too ratty. If I'm trying to teach a concept, you get too ratty, and then someone may not understand that concept because they couldn't hear what I was saying. So you guys do learn a lot, and you guys are actually one of my favorite classes, Ryan.
You should like talk to us about the lab on Monday, because when you talk to us about it on Friday or Thursday or something, we were like all getting ready for the weekend. It was our last class before, you know, the weekend, so we were all talking about the weekend and stuff while you're trying to teach.
So what can I do about that? I can't just like
talk about the lab on Monday and we can have it on Wednesday instead of like.
I can't do that. That's where it kind of falls on you guys. As much as I'd like to, I fall behind the scoping sequence.
The best thing I've ever heard in my life.
So basically, what you guys have to do is pretty much, you know, like just basically act like how I expect you guys to act, because I do expect a lot from you.
Whenever you feel like it.
Okay, so appreciate that. That's what I want you guys to do. Okay, now with this class, basically, what we always have administrators come in here at any point in time. Already, they've kind of like, to some degree, kind of, you know, they're like, okay, this class, they need to be on top of their game. Why are they doing labs when they're just, you know, a bunch of, you know, sophomores, and you're entrusting them to do things like that? How many of you guys are sophomores in this class?
I'm a junior.
Let me see y'all's hands real high if y'all are sophomores.
What are you looking at me for?
Okay, so that's a decent amount of sophomores that are in this class. You guys are pretty much my only class with a lot of sophomores. But I treat you guys like everybody else. All my other classes, I've never had to really shut down a lab ever, you know, like that. But I treat you guys like every other senior class or any other seniors or juniors that I have. But this is the class with the most sophomores, so I mean, I do treat you guys like the rest of them. Don't expect less from you guys. So I want you guys to tell me, like, what would you guys do differently? What do you guys want to do?
Let's go to right city.
So I want to do too. Okay, so basically, alright, so end of the conversation. They basically told me just like to give you guys simple labs unless they can prove themselves to be responsible, etc. So the way that they're going to give me, they basically gave me a rubric to follow. What we're going to do first is we're going to do a couple simple labs, and you guys are going to kill it on those labs to where we can go back and we can go ahead and do those real labs. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So that's the game plan. Also, overall grades in this class, what I also want to show them is that y'all's class average is pretty much up there with a lot of the other classes too. So that kind of adds to it too. That's what I'm looking to do. That's what I want. But I'm not too sure if you guys want that, but that's what I would like for that to happen. So y'all increase y'all's grades, and you guys are awesome with the simple labs that we're going to start to do. Does that make sense?
What's an example of the simple lab we're going to do?
Bubbles, straws, and sugar. Yeah, but we're going to knock that one out, and it's going to be awesome. And then we're going to just go ahead and just get back to what we want to do. Yeah. I mean, we always have people. I mean, they're not going to just come in here and check all the time, but we always have people coming in. So
Can you do the test now?
we're going to do the test. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do the test. You guys can use y'all's notes. Alright, so just to recap, all I'm looking for, y'all listen up. All I'm looking for is just two things. Just two things. What I want you guys to keep doing what you're doing, keep learning how you're learning. Don't talk when I'm talking. So if you guys hear someone that's talking when I'm talking, just tell them to be quiet because it's kind of rude. Also, you're going to miss out on what I'm saying. You're probably distracting somebody else. So 2 things. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't talk when I talk. I don't mind when you guys talk. In fact, I want to do more group activities, but after I explain the concept. So basically, I'm going to explain the concept. Don't want to hear a word. Everyone pay attention. Then after the concept is explained, then you guys are free to talk. It's not a problem. And you guys will even be free to move around. Like I have you guys work together in partners, groups, etc. after I explain it. And with the labs, just to show you guys, we're going to do another lab, but it's going to be a simple one. And I'm going to be grading you guys on that. And I expect you guys to be on top of that. It's going to be a pretty cheesy lab, but we have to walk before we can get back to slime. Sweet sugar. It's going to be a sugar water bubble lab, but take it as serious as possible. So what?
Are we just using bunsen burner?
No, not for the next couple of weeks.
Fair warning.
But we're going to get back to that because I'm going to write a report as to how good you guys are doing in my class, right? That's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do. That's what we're going to plan on doing. If you guys want to do the lab after school, that's fine. Well, not today. I got to help out some people to do this project.
Shut up.
Just 2 extra. Hey.
Yes.
Okay, so I want you guys to do y'all's best in this test. Take your time. You guys can use y'all's notes. And just before you guys do this test, just want to tell you guys, I want you guys to really do y'all's best. Because if y'all's average is good, I'm going to be helping you guys out. Remember, we want to get back to how, basically I just want to write good things about this class and just show them that you guys can do this stuff. And I know you guys can. It's just a matter of just y'all putting forth the effort.